Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management, bringing you an important update about the economy and the investment markets. Well, we're firmly into summer, and so far the overall markets have done actually quite well. Remember, we've had a big rebound from the sell-off from the Trump tariffs, or at least the talk of the Trump tariffs. There's a lot of negotiations going on. We continue to look at the job numbers, which have actually been quite good. Inflation is tame and still coming down, not quite at the 2% Fed target from some of their estimations, but overall the economy is doing really well. Remember, one of the number one leading indicators of a slowing economy is the unemployment number, which has been steady and really resilient overall. So we're not seeing unemployment going up. We're seeing it fairly steady, and this bodes well for the overall consumer. Remember, if the consumer has a job in the U.S., they're often going to spend money. We look at some of the housing numbers this morning, and again, things overall look very good. Manufacturing will continue to come back to the U.S. over the next 5 to 10 years. Not all manufacturing, but a lot. The U.S. marketplace, in our opinion, continues to be the strongest area to invest, and that's why we are primarily invested not only in large cap growth equity exposure, but also on the right side of the bond market in floating rate securities for those clients that have a little bit more tame or a little bit less volatility needs in their portfolio. Remember, interest rates are steady. They're still pretty cheap, but ultimately the Fed will probably reduce rates maybe sometime later in this year. We'll ultimately see, depending again on inflation and the employment numbers. Remember, the market has volatility. We've had volatility beginning of this year, and things have rebounded nicely to new highs. But remember, we can still have another 10 or 15% correction this year before we ultimately, in our opinion, go to new or high ground. So remember, volatility is normal and it's expected. As always, if you have any questions about your portfolio, any concerns whatsoever, please give the office a call. And remember, our business grows from great clients like you. If you have friends or family members who are looking for real money management, remember, fee-based is not fee-only. Resney Wealth Management is a fee-only fiduciary money manager. We're not an advisor, we're an actual money manager, legally managing your money in your best interest 100% of the time. There's a good chance your friends and families are not working with a firm like Resney Wealth, and they're not getting the same treatment ultimately you are. So again, keep us in mind when you talk to friends and family, because referrals are the lifeblood of our business, and it really does help us grow. Have a safe and profitable day.